Hello, chat, and welcome back to the Creative Grandma and Cody Show Tuesday Live. Tons of people here already. Good to see you. Let's say hi to some people in the chat, Grandma. Denise is here. Barb's here. Janice is here. Put your glasses on. Stephanie, Mama, D Poison Ivy. Hello.
I have to be closer to see, so I'm stuck either way.
Laura Lynn's here. T Farm. Yolanda's here. Hi, everybody.
D Poison Ivy. I'm allergic to poison ivy. Oh my goodness, I get it bad when I get it. But welcome everyone to the stream. I hope everyone is having a happy day. It is Taco Tuesday. We just went, but we had wings.
Yeah. Well, you had a taco.
I had one taco. Yeah, beautiful day. And now tomorrow we're supposed to get snow, so kind of bummed. I'm so snowed out. I want summer and spring to come. Welcome everybody to the stream. Tuesday is our fun day. We like to touch base with everyone, see what everyone's doing, and we like to check out what all the yarn websites are doing, what sales are going on, and sometimes even we get surprised at what's on sale. So very excited to see what's going on out there in the yarn community today.
Curtis is here. Catherine's here. Hello, Jackie, Pat, Beverly, Brenda, Dan, Peggy, Ann, Just Kay, Colleen. Who else we got here? Christy's in the chat. Carol's here. Dale the Snail. Grammy, Rita, Sharon, Mary, Elizabeth, Kitty, Patricia, Maggie, Christina, everybody.
Leslie, you're not late. We are just getting started.
Try to say hi to as many people as I can. Mona Rice is here. Laura Smith is here.
Hobie is having a live. I didn't know that. Sorry to pull you away from someone else's live. This is our time slot. This is the time we always do it. So sorry any other channels that's doing a live at the same time.
Today was Hobie's last live. What do you mean?
It was their last live?
What do you mean? Like their last live ever?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're not doing lives anymore.
Tracy Crochets is here. Lori Patterson's here. Trish, Daisy May. Hello, Savannah, Emily Smith. Everybody.
Well, we'll pay Hobie some respect, and we'll visit their website and see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
If they're not doing a live stream, we'll include them in our live stream and give them some love, because I do love Hobie yarn. They have a lot of wonderful yarns. There is some comparable yarns here in the United States that may be a little bit cheaper within, you know, the range, but still Hobie has a lot to offer.
Oh, interesting. Big layoffs at Hobie. A lot of layoffs I'm hearing.
Where are you reading? Oh, lots of layoffs I'm hearing at Hobie. Oh, that's a shame.
Hi, Cherby.
It's a struggling world out there. So many people. I mean, I just got my electric bill, and I got my mom's final electric bill for the last 2 weeks. $230 for 2 weeks. That is extremely high. But we were running electric heaters due to that frigid cold. And I said, people just, you know, they cannot afford luxuries, you know, when bills are that high. Because even you and I have cut down on how much yarn we're buying.
Yeah, definitely.
Except with all these new
Michael. Gotta have the new yarn.
Oh my goodness, these new Michael yarns. I was working up swatches, and I said to Cody, I said, I have all the swatches done for the upside down cake, but I started this one swatch, and I said, I just fell in love with how it looks, and I said, so now I'm starting a project. So we will be bringing you those swatches for the upside down cake very soon, and then we will be going to the tiramisu yarn?
Yeah, our next swatch video is going to be Premier Puzzle, or Premier Hipster Cotton.
Hipster Cotton, yeah. Cody's working on those samples. I just worked up the samples for the upside down cake, and we're really trying to keep you inspired. And I'll tell you what, I ran down to Michael's with my husband, I think, yesterday. And I liked how my sample was coming out. I said, I got to get back down there before they sell out of the yarn. So I rushed down there, and I could not believe how fast that yarn was sold. I was lucky enough to get 2 skeins, so I'm hoping it's enough to finish my project. But oh, it's so gorgeous.
Yeah, we don't have like a normal link for that for Michael's, but like if you go to the video from the other day where we show you that yarn, or the Michael's video, I'm able to tag the products, so you can click on the yarn and buy it on the website, and we get credit for it that way. So you have to go to that video specifically, though. But it's a limited time yarn, and once they sell out, sometimes they restock it a couple of times. But like, I seen the blanket she's working on; it's amazing. Oh wow!
Yeah, I fell in love with that. and I just had to go get more yarn. So, so it's really weird because the yarn swatch videos are so helpful.
I know.
And it's like that one stitch just made the yarn look completely different than the other swatches.
It looked even better once I seen it worked up than I thought.
This is just a teaser, but
Yeah.
we'll be bringing that video, and I'm sure you're going to get excited as I am.
I don't really watch it. I just always been a fan of. I always wear like the fox hats or the alpine hats. I just like a hat with like a simple thing on it. So I don't know. I just always bought these for some reason.
I think R. Michaels might have got it because R. Michaels, what does she say? They're a distribution store or something where people place their orders and they go there to pick them up.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. So I know R. Michaels is really starting to get packed full, and they even had another new yarn.
Yeah, we missed it somehow.
Yeah, I don't know if it was there when we was there, but they have another cotton yarn. So we're going to bring you a video in the next day or two of the new cotton yarn. I was surprised at the price, $9.99. I don't even remember the name of it, but beautiful multicolors with matching solid colors. I love the feel of it. I love the look of it, and we'll be telling you all about that. So a lot of really inspiring things coming up.
Kathy's here. Miss Lily C. Catherine McCluster. Stephanie is in the chat. Christy, Miss Kitty, Stacy. Hello, everybody.
Michelle, how much snow did you get up there in Rhode Island? Because I heard farther west of us, they got up to 30 inches.
I saw somebody in the chat say 2 feet a little bit ago.
Yeah, thank goodness it missed us. I do not want that much snow.
Yolanda, Laura, Angeline, Stacy, Olivia. Hi, everybody. Savannah, Peggy.
Laura said her
Christmas.
Walmart got the new bitty stripe colors.
Oh, wow. I hope ours gets them.
We're going to have to make a road trip.
Barb H, Denise, Cheruby.
I think Walmart's really losing out on a lot of income stream. Michaels is getting their act together, at least our Michaels. They have brought in so much more yarn, and they're trying to, since Joann's closed, they're trying to take advantage of that customer base, and I really like that because I'm a yarn lover, and I want to go in the store and see it.
Me too.
And I mean, I'm so familiar with Premier yarns that when I order online, I know what I'm getting. But some of these new yarns and some of these yarns, I want to see them before I buy them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. Sarah Owens here. Manders is here. Jessica Crochet. Shannon. Suzanne. Christine. Barb. Hi, everybody. Sorry if we didn't say hi to you specifically. Trying to say hi to as many people as I can. Linda, Ann. Erica R. is here. Pam Billman. Peggy. Leslie Todd. The Chief is in the chat. All right. A lot of shout-outs. Rockin' Desert Rose is here. Just Susie, Tony, Jessica, Sherry. All right, we have to give some shout-outs, so let's do that. We had a new channel member before the stream even started today.
Oh, good.
So let's scroll up. Yeah, I already put it on there.
You already updated it. Where's my Kool-Aid man? We like to annoy everybody with our Kool-Aid man.
That's right.
We just love this.
Christy's
He
here.
still smells good.
Tony Rice, Denise, Beverly. Ann Phillips is in the chat. Hi, Ann. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Ann. Thanks for coming and moderating today.
Brand new channel member, Karen Dinkins. Brand spanking new. First one of the day. Points on the board. Look at that. We already got one before the stream even started. Thank you so much, Karen, for choosing us.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Karen, for becoming a member and supporting the channel.
Then we had a super chat before the stream started coming in from Nadium. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Nadium, longtime channel member, dropping us a $10 super chat sticker. And it's a little cheerleader. Thank you, Nadium, for the 10.
Thank you, Nadium. I just have to interrupt because they said about the bitty stripes, but it's saying Walmart has 5 colorways of bitty stripes that are not on Yarn Inspiration. I wonder if they're exclusive to Walmart at first. I don't know what's going on, but
Don't know.
yeah,
I'll have to try to look.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a road trip.
Up next, we had a super chat dono, a monster from the Chief Kate, first ever channel member here at Creative Grandma. Every stream. Thank you, Chief. She dropped us a $50 super chat dono, and she said, Tuesday with Glenda and Cody makes the day wonderful. Sting says, be yourself.
Oh, so sweet. Thank you, Chief Kate, for your continued support of the channel.
I am definitely myself.
Yes, Cody is definitely himself. There's only one Cody.
Thank you, Chief. You're the bomb. You're the sugar in the Kool-Aid. After the Chief, we had one come in from Jessica Crochet's Gold Yarn Ball. $5 super chat. She says, got 2 feet of snow. That's who said it. Glad to be inside with my crochet family. Hopefully it melts fast.
If there's 2 feet of snow out there, I am staying indoors and crocheting. So Jessica, stay safe out there. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. And please don't go out there and try to shovel 2 feet of snow.
I'll tell you what. I like my new place, but there's like a forest right behind it.
Yeah.
And there's a big tree right above it. So crap falls off the tree all day, and it sounds like I can hear everything hitting the roof all day long, and it's so annoying. I was trying to sleep, and you just can't sleep. It sounds like it's constantly raining, and it really irritates me. I'm like, what can I do about this? I need to call in a bucket truck to come trim the branches away from the trailer so I don't have to listen to it.
Yeah, that's a big tree back there.
It's so annoying. Everything else is great, but I can't handle it. It's so loud.
Kimberly, Cody is crocheting samples for the new Hipster cotton colors. Premier got some new Hipster cotton colors. We'll review them today. We'll visit Premier and show you some of their new items and beautiful colors in the Hipster cotton. But it's like all these yarns, they're coming out with all these like multi-colors, and you really have to find the perfect stitch pattern for them. You know what I mean? Like when I showed you that sample, how that one just made the yarn, and then it's kind of like I should have made all the samples the same way to see if all of them had the same beautiful look. But I try to do different stitch patterns. that color I did first, and then I was trying to do other stitch patterns. But
I do this. I always do my favorite one first.
Yeah.
Huh? The message didn't go in there. I actually I made a thing for the new Hipster cotton. So I'm going to pin it at the top of the chat if you don't want to wait for us to get there. New Hipster cotton colors, and there's the link to Premier Yarns. Make sure if you buy any, please use our link. It helps support the channel. But yeah, I love these. This is just one of them. She showed them in yesterday's video, though.
Get some earplugs.
No. I don't like things in my ears.
Oh, get those Bose soundproof headphones that Grandpa has.
They hurt your ears after you wear them for a long time.
Yeah, they do.
I'm going to have like a big indent in my head. You ever see those kids that they're on the game so much that their head is like shaped weird because they're wearing them things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, it's not my land, so I have to like call and ask for permission.
They should cut that, because if that tree would fall on your trailer, it would really destroy it.
All right, let's keep her going here, chat. Let's see what else we got here. Up next after... Who do we leave off with? Jessica?
I stayed up too late last night crocheting. I'm gonna... I can't stop yawning.
Wake up.
I need coffee.
I drank a Red Bull.
I don't drink coffee, but I might have to start.
Up next, we had a member message from Love Crochet. Love Crochet has been a member for 17 months.
Wow.
And it says, and she said, so happy to be here with you all again. We finished digging out 30 inches of snow, and more is expected. We're on Long Island.
Oh my goodness. Love Crochet. Please be careful to shovel 30 inches of snow. You know what it was like when you was hand shoveling my mom's driveway. That thing's like 20 feet or...
Yeah, we got 22 inches of snow, and it took me like 6 hours straight to dig out a path. Even my truck couldn't get out. It was so high. Yeah. So I couldn't imagine. I mean, I've seen the videos. I don't know how people even dig out of stuff like that. Like, where do you put all of the snow?
Blower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, wow, yeah, hopefully be careful out there.
Yes, thank you, Love Crochet, for supporting the channel for 17 months. Oh my goodness, that is such a long time, and we very much appreciate it. And we always try to get 10 new members every Tuesday, so wonderful that you're already a member, and it's just a great way to support the channel, so thank you again.
Carmen Sanchez is here, Nursanji, hello, Miss Kitty, Becky, Kimberly, Denise, Mary Bateman, Jessica Crochets. Up next, we had a super chat from Leslie Todd. Not only a dono, she also gifted channel members 2 in a row. Leslie Todd, wow. She dropped us a 10 and 5 gifted members. And Leslie said, happy Tuesday, stay warm. It's chilly here in Florida. Oh, no.
I think she said it was 28 degrees. That's pretty chilly for Florida.
I guess that's pretty cold, but I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. I think it's warmer here than where she is. If it was 28 in Florida, we have warmer weather than her. That's
changing.
Strange. I'll take the warm weather anytime.
Ruth says my car is still half buried in the snow. Peeps Arizona said we will be shoveling sunshine. Be quiet, Peeps Arizona. I'm going to time you out for flexing on us.
We're coming for a visit. Make room.
Highs up into the 90s this week.
You ready for a road trip? We're going out there.
I do. I should move out west. They got gold in Arizona. I always thought that's like...
You used to pan gold.
I love gold. I love it. That's something I always want to do. Move out there, get my little gold claim, go there on the weekend and have fun. But anyway, Leslie, thank you so much for the super chat and the gifted members. If you got a gifted membership from Leslie, make sure you give her a big thank you in the chat.
And stay warm down there in Florida.
Up next, we had a super chat from Michelle Rollins. Hi, Michelle Rollins. She dropped us 10 big ones, gold yarn ball. She says, hi from snowy Rhode Island. Glad to spend the snow day with you two.
Oh my goodness. I feel for those people with that much snow. Michelle, thank you so much. But it's a good excuse to stay indoors and stay warm and crochet and get some of your crocheting done.
Up next, we had a member message from Michelle Rollins as well. And she has been a member for 13 months. She says, Glenda, we got 31 inches of snow.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of snow.
We got 19 inches of snow here in the Bronx. Oh man! Like when you live in like an inner city, where do they put the snow? Like where do they put it?
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting that much.
And hope your car don't get buried and hit by a snow plow. You remember when you're little, if you got 30 inches of snow and you were in elementary school, that seemed like, oh my gosh. And we say, boy, I remember when I was little, we used to get these big snows. That's the big snows that we used to get when we were little.
I know, it's very rare.
I don't think we've ever got 30 inches of snow.
The most snow that we've had in 25 years was a couple years ago when we got 22 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get big snowstorms often.
Yeah.
Up next, we had a super chat from Gina Duncan, Southern Lady. She dropped us a 2-spot. Longtime member. And she says, happy Glenda and Cody Day. Love you both. And Peyton.
Oh, thank you, Southern Lady. And you get a, oh yeah, thank you for supporting the channel.
Let's see here.
If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button.
Lee Bratt says, hi, you two. I requested this the other day, but I have a review request. Please review Premier's ergonomic crochet hooks. The price is affordable for the set. Thanks ahead of time, Debbie. We've never done our crochet hook reviews.
I'd probably be biased.
She likes what she likes and only what she likes.
Yeah, I'm a Susan Bates inline hook girl all the way. It's what I learned on, but I will look into it and I'll see what those hooks are all about.
Marcel says in the city of Rhode Island, they take the snow away. They truck the snow away somewhere else. That's got to be expensive. It's got to be really expensive. Up next, we had a channel membership renew from Cheruby. Hi, Cheruby. You're the bomb.
Hi, Cheruby. Thank you so much for renewing your membership.
Thanks for the renew.
Yes, thank you.
I always count renews as new members as well, so that gets us to 2 today. Bam. And then we had a member message come in. So let me read this, and then we're all caught up for now. We had a member message from Barbara. And she's been a member for 12 months. Just got her brand new shiny gold yarn ball. It looks good on you, Barbara.
And she's bragging. 80 degrees in Tucson. We need to head out west.
Your yarn ball's stupid. Don't talk to me. If anybody else flexes their warm weather on me, you're getting banned for the day. I don't want to hear it.
Yes, we just want warm weather so bad.
We're driving down to go get lunch or breakfast, and it's like we were talking like it feels like it's been winter for like 5 years.
It does. It feels like winter's been here forever. I think we feel that way every year around February. We're just and then it's going to turn into rain.
Yes.
April rain, or March rain.
We just had a super chat dono from Curtis Whitworth, a longtime member and supporter of the channel. Curtis says, love when I get to join the live. 600 viewers and 30 thumbs up. Let's make that number match.
Yeah, make sure you hit that thumbs up button.
Sometimes the like button, it just doesn't update properly. I just refreshed the stream and there's 250 likes.
I gotta go back to that comment, but my comments disappeared. Oh, there it is. Box shell, 10 plus 2.
She's writing your comment down, Phil.
Yeah, it's you have to go back up. Phil says, Glenda, how do you figure out how to put a border on? Say a box shell stitch, multiple of 10 plus 2. Say you want to put a picot border. How many stitches do I need to set it up? Oh my goodness. Multiple of 10 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, this, Phil, it's hard for me to do this. Because I'm not sure. I'd have to look up the box shell stitch because I really don't know how many stitches that would be depending on where your first stitch is. If it's in the second chain, if it's in the third chain, fourth chain, fifth chain. Picot border. Are you doing a double crochet picot border, single crochet picot border? Usually what I do is for something like this is a very hard question to answer, and it's really hard for me to tell people how to do borders because most of mine are custom made. The best way to do that is to do single crochet around the whole entire border, and then and work it around, and then you have to adjust the pattern when you get to the end. Or sometimes I do it on paper, like I'll get a sheet of paper and I'll figure out how many stitches I have across, and there's so many picot stitch borders I can't even answer that depending on how many stitches is in a repeat of the border. So that's a really specific question, and I don't have enough information to answer that, so I'm so sorry, Phil.
We just had a brand spanking new channel member, Kathy Baxter, becoming our latest member of the channel today on the stream here. Kathy, thank you so much.
Oh yeah, thank you, Kathy, for becoming a channel member and supporting the channel. And you can support the channel by just hitting that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe, and it's a great way to support the channel. And make sure that you hit all notifications.
Yeah, very important.
When you hit subscribe, so every time we post a video, you'll know.
Yeah, because sometimes we do random live streams that, aren't on Tuesdays, just randomly. And you'll miss those streams if you don't have those notifications turned on.
Stephanie Norris says, I think it was Cinnamon Stitches that did a premiere hook review a few days ago. So
there is one.
Yeah, if Jennifer did a review, I would watch her video. I don't like to do videos that copy other people. I mean, sometimes we all do when new yarns and things come out. But if Jennifer did a video on those hooks, she's pretty good with Premiere. She loves Premiere. She gives her honest opinion. I'd check out Cinnamon Stitches channel and see what review she did on those hooks. I think I would be biased. I mean, even Cody, he loves the clover hooks. A lot of people love them. I still prefer my Susan Bates, so I don't know if I could. I mean, I give my honest opinion. I like my Susan Bates, but
that would be the whole video.
Yeah,
they're great. They're okay, but I like my hook better.
Yeah, I don't like plastic grips. I may later because I'm having trouble with my hands, but a lot of people like the grip, like Cody.
Yeah.
Which you're using Susan Bates right now because you didn't bring your hooks.
Yeah, some grip hooks aren't good. Some of them are. But yeah, I left my clovers at home, so I have to use one of hers. It's just like, I don't know. I imagine like if you're old and you're having problems with your hands, that these hooks would not be great because they're so small. So you're probably gonna have to switch at some point.
Yeah, I might, but like I've said, I've been using them for over 50 years. I just don't like changing. Dale says she said she liked the hooks and they are very reasonable, I guess. Kathy, thank you for joining the stream. I think she said this was her first time.
What's scarf width? 8 inches?
Yeah, all different widths. 8 inches. Some people make them 10. Some people make wide scarves. That's about width length. Okay. Comments are going by too fast.
Read faster.
I'm going to have to start from the bottom and work my way up. Cherub says she could not use the Susan Bates hooks. I think it all boils down to what you're used to, because I think Crystal on Bag a Day likes the Boyd hooks. She uses the tapered hooks. And I always, even as long as I've crocheted, I still mess up my gauge when I use a tapered hook.
I do not like the Boyd hooks with the handle. I think they suck.
Yeah, but it's all in what you're used to using. Now me, with the tapered hooks, I tend to tighten up when I pull my yarn through, and then my gauge changes. With the inline hooks, the hook stays the same width, so I can't tighten up that much. So it really helps, especially new crocheters.
The problem with a lot of the handled hooks are when you see the shaft of the crochet hook, the handle comes up to like here. So you have like this much room to crochet.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm crocheting, I'm sliding down half the hook. So
yeah, you like the longer top
Yes.
shaft.
Yeah, so the shaft or the handle has to be down here a little bit so I have room to work. I don't like when it's like a little nub. Hi, Angela. Joanne? Kitty, Joanne, Frog Lady, hello.
Kitty Anna is making lap gowns for local hospice. That's wonderful. I printed business cards with a picture of my sister and me. It's a memory of her. Oh my goodness, that is so sweet. What did I miss?
Nothing.
I'm reading a...
It's just been a while since I did that.
Oh.
Jolie says, good evening from London, England. Just getting dinner ready. What are you having? Beans on toast?
Somebody said they were working on their first hexagon cardie. I'll tell you, the Make and Do crew has a wonderful hexagon cardie pattern that they actually make it so the two sides where the sleeves are is not as wide. So if you just make a regular hexagon, some of those, you see the sleeves are really wide. So if you check out Make and Do crew, wonderful pattern on keeping that sleeve a nice size.
We just had a member message from Sue Carpenter, member for 16 months, one of the OGs. She said, hello all, come to England, no snow. It was my birthday Saturday, and I treated myself to 2 big skeins of jewel spun cider. Sue from Essex.
Oh, I love the jewel spun, and happy birthday to you. Come on, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sue, and thank you for coming to the live stream. I'd come to England, but I'm afraid to fly.
Yeah.
I'd love to see other parts of the world, but I am so afraid to get on a plane.
Or in a car.
Yes, I am getting phobias in my old age. The world seems so fast-paced to me. I get on the road and everybody's driving like the speed limit's 55 and people are passing you going 80, and then my husband says, well, you got to go with the flow, you got to keep up with traffic. And I thought, yeah, you say that, and when there's a cop there with his radar, out of 10 cars, you're going to be the one that's pulled over.
Marianne, Sue, Kathy. Yeah, I've been saying this for a couple years, but I noticed that every year older I get, the time seems to go faster. It's like it's like card show. Oh, it's a month away. I'm looking forward to it. It's here. It's gone. Like I'm on my way to the show and I'm so excited, and then I feel like I blink my eyes and I'm driving back home. It just feels like everything is happening so fast that the days are flying by, the weeks fly by, the years fly by. I don't know. Up next, we had a brand new channel member. How do I say this? Saftshi.
Where is it?
Saftshi.
Let's see if I can see it with my glass. I can't see with them. I can't see without them.
Saftshi.
Shaftishi. Well,
Shafshi.
Shafshi
becoming a brand spanking new member today. Thank you so much. It gets us to 4 new members.
And we're so sorry if we're saying your name wrong.
We say everybody's name wrong.
Yeah, we basically do. We try our best, but thank you so much. Oh my goodness. We are up to 4 out of 10 members. We're almost halfway to our goal.
Look at the chat. You guys all had the same idea at the same time. I don't think I've ever seen 3 donos touching each other. Look at that. 3 in a row. What timing?
Yeah, wow.
What timing? All right. Let's see what they said here. Eleanor, member for over a year, Gold Yarn Ball, dropped us $20 today, and she said, hi there, Grandma and Cody, making hats for the homeless.
Aww. And if you want to make them even faster, use our
the
Addi knitting machine. Oh my goodness, I get so impressed every time Cody makes hats on that machine. It's easy to do. It's wonderful. Some people like to crochet hats, so you have to use your hook for crochet hats. But that's wonderful. Eleanor, thank you so much. Where's my Oh, there you go. Thank you so much, and thank you for making hats for the homeless. And I know the other day I had to actually get in my closet and find a crocheted hat because that wind is terrible. And if you're homeless, that hat can really make a difference. It helps keep your body heat in. So thank you to everyone out there who crochets for charity. It's a wonderful thing that you do.
Yeah, I don't know how homeless survive in cold climates.
I don't either.
Anyway, Eleanor, thank you so much for the support as always and for making the hats. Up next, we had one come in from Janice. Janice has been a member for a long time. She dropped us $5 and said, "You're in my stereo, my phone, and on my 65-inch TV. I can't believe I haven't been watching you on my TV until now." Now you get to see my pretty face really big.
Now we're really big. Did we get these, or
Yep.
We got those?
I'm working on it. There's 10 donos that all came in all at once.
Oh, okay.
Literally, all at once. What are you guys doing?
I'm trying to keep track of what you're doing, and I'm trying to read the comments.
Up next, we had one come in from... Did we give Janice the Kool-Aid? Give Janice the Kool-Aid.
Thank you, Janice. I don't think you can crochet the pockets on. It's easier to sew them on unless you took the pocket shawl. You could crochet it longer and fold the bottom up and seam it, and then the pockets would be on the bottom. I see a lot of people make the pocket shawls that way if you have trouble sewing on pockets.
I already did. Let me show you. I have a very detailed tutorial on how to use the Addi machine. Right here, look at that. 65,000 views, baby. It shows you how to take it out of the box. It shows you how to set it up. It shows you how to put your yarn on there, how to work it, how to make a hat, how to take the hat off and finish it. It's the whole kit and caboodle, as they say.
Look at all those ads. There we go.
At least they're skippable ads. So.
I even have a hat on that Cody made.
Yeah, look how nice that looks.
Where is that hat? I have to find that. That looks good on me.
Very detailed video. Shows you all the how to set it up and all that crap. Looks good.
And we have a link if you have been wanting to get one. I have to say it's really phenomenal. I mean, I always wanted one, and we got gifted one from a
crocheter.
From a crocheter gifted us this Addi machine, and we use it all the time. We use it for samples. He did the demo. We still are trying to get the video done of the electric motor that Steve Chitwood sent us.
I know. Everything just has happened. We just have not got to it.
Yes, doing another death in the family and doing another estate has just taken its toll and time, and we're doing our best, but we will in the future. Hopefully we're going to get to some of those things, because I do want 2026 to be a better year.
Make sure you catch up on some of the videos that you may have missed. Look at all of these bangers we have here. Look at this brand new stitch of the week. That looks fantastic. I got to learn that stitch. I need to watch that video. It's only 10 minutes. That's a quick and easy stitch to learn. I really like your thumbnail that you made for this. Good job, Grandma.
Yeah. Are we caught up? Do you want to go to Premiere and let's talk about the hipster cotton that you're working with right now?
Yeah, we'll go there in a minute here. Then we got brand new yarn swatches. Make sure you watch this video. These swatches took a long time, a lot of work, because the color sequence was so long on some of them. Like, look at this one. I'll give you a little sample here. Look how long these are. Grandma did the repeat.
You're lucky I did the upside down cakes, because the colorways in them, you have to work up like half the skein.
I'm so thankful you did. I'm a slow crocheter, so like when I make samples, it takes me days.
Yeah, when I make them, I can usually make them pretty quick.
But yeah, then we went to Michael's and got to see all the new yarns. And...
I died and went to heaven that day. Yeah. I was talking to Cody about I was depressed. I said too much sadness in the family. It was kind of losing my mojo. And then we went in Michael's, and so many of those yarns were colorways that I love. Bright, happy, springtime colors. And now I started one of those samples, and this is my biggest problem. You get these new yarns. I start working up the samples. I get these great ideas for projects. and then my other stuff gets set beside. You want to work on the new stuff, and it's like I promised myself I'm going to get all my works in progress that's sitting around the house done before the yarns get discontinued.
Yeah.
It's really funny, but oh my goodness, so much inspiration at Michael's right now, at least in our store. And if your store does not have the yarn, we'll put links to these new yarns in this video when the video is done, and you can just click the little yarn ball that shows in the description box and it'll take you right to the yarn.
Hi Donna, hi Catherine, Janice, Shelly, Becky, Joyce is here. Glad you made it. Up next, we had a super chat dono from Maria CNJ64. She dropped us $10 and she says, "Hi there. I'm brand new to your channel. I love it. Glad your tutorials are so easy to follow. I'm officially hooked.
Aww.
Can you do a tutorial on the Catherine's wheel stitch?"
You know, I've been meaning to do that. I'll see if I can do that this year. I'm not going to promise anytime soon because I got a lot going on, but I will try to get that in one of the stitches of the week in the near future. I just seen a comment from Catherine who says, "I've been watching some of your older videos when you first started." Yes, I have come a long way. I used to talk like a robot. I was afraid to show my face. I was afraid to, and now it's weird because you get more relaxed, you get more used to it. I think we're doing a lot better. I probably should do some of those old videos over again to make them a little bit better. But thank you for watching some of the older videos. That's another way to really support the channel, is to watch some of those older videos, especially if you're a new subscriber or viewer. There's so much stuff that you probably missed that you might enjoy. So just click back. I mean, I've been on here for 8 years? So a lot of videos.
Long time.
Yeah,
almost a decade.
A lot of Stitch of the Week videos. And I always tell everyone when I do the Stitch of the Week, I always put the written pattern on my website. So anyone who does not know how to read a pattern, you can go there, get the free pattern, and just follow along with the video. And sometimes that helps you learn how to read a pattern.
Chef She says, "I got you." Thank you, Chef She, again for becoming a new member today. Up next, we had a member message from Raylan Hernandez. And Raylan said, "I use the Susan Bates Twist and Lock." Oh, that's one that you just change the heads on them, right? They're pretty cool.
I think I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've never tried them, but I have seen them.
Up next, we had a super chat dono. Cheryl Velez is here. She's always here, every week. Good to see you, Cheryl. Thanks for coming out. She dropped us $10. She says, "I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and making my first wearable. I'm finally going to make myself a hexy cardigan out of Red Heart Retro Stripes." What a great color.
Oh, I love that color. Cheryl, thank you so much for your support of the channel.
She said, "Wish me luck."
And we do have a video coming up about matching some of the Red Heart Super Saver multis with solid colors.
How'd that video come out after you edited it?
I edited it. It come out okay.
There's a lot of editing because we had like 5,000 different colors of yarn and we had to keep... Oh, it was a...
Yeah, it was a little harder to do. Jan L, we did do a video. We did swatches of the new JAZZY yarn, didn't we? We just posted that not too long ago. Or did we not?
Let me go... Wait.
No, wait. Maybe we didn't do the swatches. Maybe we just showed the yarn.
Oh, that's the one we just ordered.
Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. We got the yarn in, and I try to be honest with people. I personally thought the colors were too dull. I didn't like the feel of the yarn, and I thought the colors were dull. Some of them would probably be pretty if you put solid color with it, but I haven't worked with it. I did. Sometimes you just get a yarn. Nothing against the yarn or people who like it. I just think my preference is something else.
It looks better on camera than it does in person, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just a little... Maybe it's not dull. I think it's like the fuzziness that kind of takes away from the color. I don't know. It looks better on camera than it did in person for some reason. But yeah, we bought it. It'll probably be a couple weeks till we get back to that yarn.
Yeah.
I hate webcams. We just got a nice new webcam, but the colors just change. The brightness just changes all by itself.
Yeah, we're kind of dark here today for some reason.
It all depends on what color shirt you're wearing. It affects the camera. It's really stupid.
Yeah, so if you think we're sitting in the dark, we're really not. So please don't anybody get mad at me because the Jazzy just wasn't my cup of tea, so to speak. Oh, there we go. I was trying to see where my comments went.
I'm going to mess with this camera for a moment.
H. Jones says, hi, just popping on while waiting to pick my daughter up from school. Great to catch you live. Well, great to see you here on the live. Manders 13, it looks almost like it's brushed, like there's a halo on the yarn. There's a halo, and my first impression when I opened the box was this yarn doesn't look as bright as I thought it would be. And the feeling of the yarn just, you know, wasn't what I wanted. I think it was a little worse than Red Heart Super Saver. In my opinion, it was like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Sherry Raymond, happy birthday this Friday. Glad we were able to wish you a happy birthday. Sherry is here from Utah. What side do buttons go on a cardie? I can never remember. It's one side for a girl, the other side for the boy. But
You got a 50% chance of being right.
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Up next, we had a super chat from Betty Lampier. She's here today. She's here all the time. It's good to see you, Betty. She dropped us $10 on super chat. And she said, hi, Glenda and Cody. I am also in snowy Rhode Island. Is everybody here from Rhode Island?
Well, they're all snowed in, so I'm glad they're able to come to the stream.
And there's a chance of a little more snow this week. Happy to be here with you and the chat. We're happy that you're here as well, Betty. Thanks for joining us on your snow day.
Thank you, Betty. I'm not sure where you are. I was trying to read some of these comments. H. Jones just got her order, the Jazzy in the meadow and the yellow one. They're not the softest, but I feel like it's just the starch they put on it when it's new. I think it will soften in the wash. Yeah, we were going to work up samples and do a wash and dry test on that yarn. When I went to Michael's, I liked the yarn a little better, so of course I had to switch and get the new yarns from Michael's swatches done first because it's a limited time yarn. And I'm not sure how many people or how long that yarn's going to be available. That's why we're trying to get the swatches done. So if anybody says, well, I don't know till I see swatches, this way you'll kind of get an idea of what it looks like worked up.
Up next, we had another brand new channel member today. I think it's pronounced Lolly Roberts. Lolly Roberts. You think I'm right?
Lowly
or Lolly Roberts, I think is how you say it. Either way, thank you so much for becoming a brand new channel member today.
Oh, yes.
We might actually hit our new channel member goal 2 weeks in a row. I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, we're halfway there. All right. 5 out of 10. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting the channel.
Ooh, we're halfway there. Oh.
Living on a prayer.
Good job.
Oh, hurry up. My windows just broke.
I'm so proud of you, Grandma.
What, you didn't think I knew the words?
No, I didn't.
That's Bon Jovi, right?
You're very good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
yeah, see?
Grandma, I think I've only ever came up here one time and you had the radio turned on.
Yeah, I don't usually I'm starting to listen to music more. Donna's helping us by saying buttons on clothing is left for a girl and right for a boy. Thank you, Donna. I usually look it up when I'm making a sweater because since I'm getting older, I'm having a lot of trouble with my memory. Hope you didn't break your phone.
Up next, we had a super chat from Linda Edwards. Linda Edwards is here today. She dropped us $5. She's a member as well. She says, I bought an Addi machine with your link in December, and I've made 100 hats for Penn State Street Medicine, all because of you.
Oh my goodness. Penn State fan. There you go. Thank you so much. We're here in Jersey Shore. We're only 45 minutes from Penn State, so that is wonderful.
Man, that Addi machine's getting a workout. 100
Yeah.
hats. Congratulations. That's a lot.
Comment. Can you scroll up just a little for me? just a hair. Shelly says Crystal from Bag a Day has new yarns coming soon, solids and shimmers to go with her tonal hues. I'm going to have to check out those shimmer yarns because you know how much I like those shimmers and glitter and just that extra little pizzazz in my yarn.
We need a creative grandma yarn.
Dizzy Lizzie says, I'm hoping that finishing my snowflake blanket will be an omen that the snow is finished for the season. I hope so. That would be wonderful. Let's bring the April rain, and then you know what's going to happen. It's been so cold. Remember that year it went from like being really cold and then it went to like 100 degrees. We had no spring whatsoever. It just went from winter to like the middle of summer. So I hope we have like a nice couple months of 70, 80 degree weather would be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Audrey Crochet says, such phenomenal people here. I agree. Charlene, hello.
I have not had the feeling of unpleasantness from the upside down cakes. I actually enjoyed working with them. I didn't feel like I had a coating on it. No, I don't know. I mean, I know I'm enjoying it. The one project I'm making, I love the yarn. I love what I'm making. I love the feel of it.
We were talking about the other yarn that had the coating on it. The JAZZY.
Yeah, they're talking about the upside down cakes.
Oh.
I didn't feel no coating on it. I thought it was nice yarn.
Up next, another brand new member today, Maria CNJ64, who
Another one.
Yeah, she also sent us a super chat just a few minutes ago. Maria, thank you so much for joining us today. She said that she's new, and look at that, brand new and becoming a member. Thank you so much, Maria.
Oh, update
Maria.
that total. Oh my goodness, can we do it today?
Your Kool-Aid man started to grow hair.
Oh yes, I'm losing my hair. My hair is starting to thin out. I noticed it. I noticed new wrinkles.
Ooh.
I noticed my hair is thinning.
Brand new.
I got to go find some vitamins for my hair. 6 out of 10. We're doing good today. Cody, how is your yarn stash? He always comes to my house when he needs yarn.
I got like half a Rubbermaid container full of random stuff.
And then he brought the rest of it back to me to put up here. Oh, wow. A lot of gifted memberships. Where'd they come from? Holy cow.
They just came in 2 seconds ago. All right, up next.
What is my opinion on yarn over versus yarn under? I'm a yarn over girl. I prefer to yarn over. I think it's just because that's the way I've always done it. I don't think there's anything wrong with yarn under. I just am a yarn over girl.
Up next, we had another new channel member today. This is incredible. Peggy Raleigh. Peggy Raleigh becoming a new member today.
Oh my goodness.
Peggy, thank you so much. You are lucky number 7.
Yeah, wow. Lucky number 7.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. What is going on today?
I don't know. Thank you so much, Peggy. Cody, did you finish your house yet? Yeah, everything's pretty good.
We're talking about filming tomorrow of a final reveal of all his stuff in there. And things like that.
I have to tell you guys about my crappy day last week. I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh.
So out there, like, it looks really good, but there's still, like, little issues. You know what I mean? Like, it was an old trailer. Like, the doors, the deadbolts don't line up very good, so there's a ton of resistance. So when you go to lock the door, you have to, like, pull the door, and,
I remember.
You know, it turns really hard. So I went up and I got a new set of locks and deadbolts, and I put them on. And
expensive deadbolts.
$60. And I put them on the doors. And anyway, I went to leave to come down here for the stream, and I went to lock the front door, and the little rod inside the deadbolt that engages it snapped. So it just spun. So the door was locked, and I couldn't unlock the door because the thing, it would just spin. You couldn't unlock it. There was no way to unlock it. So I thought, well, when I get back from Grandma's house, I'm going to have to go in the back door. And the back door is just the same. Locks really hard. The doors don't line up properly, and it locks really hard. So I went, put my key in the back door, started to turn the lock, snap. So now both of my $60 set of deadbolts broke. So I am locked out of my house. No way to get in. Can't call anybody. No locksmith.
Yeah, because we were home.
Yeah, like, you couldn't even call a locksmith to get in because the lock was physically broken inside. So I was locked out with no way in. all the windows are too high to get in, and they were all locked. So I'm screwed. I had to take a crowbar and smash out the window and the door and reach my arm through and unlock the deadbolt, which I almost couldn't even unlock it because of the way that my arm was in there. I almost couldn't unlock it. I thought I was going to have to smash the whole door down. But luckily I was able to unlock it. And then the glass scattered in every room. It went everywhere. It went, because it's like that hardwood flooring, it just skated everywhere. The whole place was filled with broken glass. And then I had to spend 2 hours taping up the hole, cutting a board, screwing the board into the door. So now I need to go buy a new door for my trailer. Like, I have to go buy a whole door because, like, the door is a piece of crap. It's like styrofoam with like a light metal sheeting. Like, it's garbage. Like, you could walk up and kick it and you'd put your foot right through the door. So, and it was all stained up with cigarettes. It needed to be replaced anyway, but I didn't want to do it right now. So now I have to go buy a new door. I have to go buy another set of locks. Not that brand again. I went with the most expensive ones. I was like, well, the most expensive ones are probably the good ones, right?
Sorry, I'm trying to keep this.
Too long here?
I'm trying to keep this. I'm hitting the wrong thing. No, I was trying to keep that comment there. So, sorry.
So now I have to go buy another set of locks. I need to go buy a door somehow, and I have to whatever.
I was upset because I come home and Cody was on the phone and we weren't home, and I said, you should have called Grandpa's cell phone. We might have got that door open without smashing the window. But
there's no way the deadbolt was locked.
Oh, you'd be surprised at what Grandpa can do.
It was either pry and break the door or smash the window. But either way, the door has to be replaced. But I figured smashing the window, you can board it up. If you break the door, then it's a bigger issue.
You can call a locksmith.
The lock was broken. You can't unlock the lock. The mechanism that unlocks the lock was broken.
Yeah.
Like the rod was broken, so
was that one of those real cold days? Did it freeze up? I don't know.
So anyway, yeah, and it's past the 15-day return policy, so I can't return the locks.
Yeah, that sucks. And we bought the really good name brand locks too, so.
So I put the old crappy door lock back on there.
And thank goodness you kept the old.
They work like a charm. So the old cheap crappy ones won't break, but the new expensive ones snapped instantly.
Yeah, but we changed them because you thought somebody had a key to your house. Yeah, that sucks. Sherry Raymond says, I'm getting ready to have hip surgery on my left hip, all while working on different crochet blankets all at one time. Sherry, good luck with your surgery. I hope it helps you.
Stephanie.
Huh? It's Sherry.
I was talking to Stephanie.
Oh.
I was laughing at Stephanie.
Oh.
Buy a home, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I know.
Yeah. Home ownership. So, Sherry, good luck on your hip surgery. You can update me now.
I'm not going to... You can't pick a lock that is physically broken. Like when you put the key, it just spins. There's like a little rod in the lock that goes from the little latch inside to the lock. It's like a little metal stick. And that engages the lock and unengages the lock. That little rod snapped. So there's no connection there. So the deadbolt is physically locked and can no longer be unlocked from the outside, only the inside. So it would have done me no good.
Yeah, you should call them and tell them, because that was... What name brand was it? I know it was a name brand.
Brinks.
Brinks. And I said, oh, buy the Brinks. That's probably the better lock.
Brinks. They should call it Brakes.
But but everybody's going with cheaper and cheaper. They don't make stuff like they used to.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, I looked at the box. It probably says made in China.
Do you remember that Hot Point refrigerator my mom had in the basement that was there when I was...
For 100 years? Yeah.
It was an old Hot Point refrigerator that had one solid old door. The freezer was inside the refrigerator. And when I was... How long was that? Just, that thing lasted like 50 years.
I love it.
I mean, that thing lasted forever. I could not believe it. They used it and they used it. If it ain't broke, don't change it. And yeah, I just couldn't believe it. And they just don't make refrigerators like that anymore.
Well, I bought the expensive Brinks set because it was 2 doorknobs and 2 deadbolts all keyed the same. So it was one key for all the locks, and that's what I wanted. I don't want 10 keys for different locks. That's why I bought them.
Do you have your receipt? You should contact their customer service like they say and tell them. Show them the locks, and maybe they'll send you new ones.
They'll be like, sorry, that's your fault for them I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and then the same day, I woke up at 4 in the morning and I had like stomach cramps. So I went and I sat in my office and I had a bottle of Gatorade and I was sitting in my chair like this because I have stomach cramps. Like you have to wait for it to pass. So I'm like sitting there like this and I had the bottle of Gatorade and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm still tired. So I opened the Gatorade to take a drink of it and I sat it down and I fell asleep like this. And I never have dreams, ever. I had a dream that I was up at Graham's house and she wanted me to take out the garbage because there was bees and she was afraid to go outside. So I walk outside and a bunch of bees started landing on me. And I'm sitting there and I woke up and I swatted the Gatorade.
I'm not taking it.
So I woke up and I swatted the Gatorade, full bottle, dark blue Gatorade, all over the walls, all over the carpet, all over the desk, all over my computer screens. It went everywhere. So it took me 2 hours to clean that Gatorade up. Luckily, it did not stain the carpet or anything. I was able to clean it up, but it's like, what a horrible day. When you're having a bad day, man, it just keeps going.
I know.
So that's a story I wanted to tell you guys. What a day.
Kay says she has an 80-year-old upright freezer still working great. Is it a Hot Point? I don't even think Hot Point is a brand anymore, is it? Probably got bought out by a company.
Probably.
But yeah. Yeah, I felt bad. I thought, oh my goodness, you had blue Gatorade. I hope it didn't stain his carpets because everything looks so nice and new. And then you just accidents. I mean, it all happens to us. I remember when my kids spilt red Kool-Aid. You can't get that out. You can't get that out.
Well, I always drink this white Gatorade, and I'm like, I'm tired of drinking that flavor. So that day I was at Walmart and I bought the blue.
Yeah.
So luckily, like I said, it didn't stain. Like, I immediately took a bath. Not only did it get all over the place, it got all over me. So, like, when you're asleep and you get woken up by cold liquid being all over you and all over the place.
That you threw on yourself.
Yeah, I jumped up, and once I saw the Gatorade on the floor in a pile, I immediately grabbed the paper towels, hit it, and then I took a bottle of water and just started dumping it all over where the Gatorade is to, like, dilute the color. Because I didn't want it to stain. Luckily, I cleaned it up. It was all good, but yeah. Up next, we had a super chat donor from Linda. Linda Edwards is here. As usual, she dropped us a $5 super chat. Longtime member as well. She says, oh, wait, I already read that one. But I'll read it again. I bought an Addi machine using your link in December and made over 100 hats for Penn State Street Medicine, all because of you. That one was worthy of being read twice.
Did you put the link to the Addi machine in there?
There's one in the description. I will go get it in case anybody wants an Addi machine.
I think it's wonderful. You just missed it.
That's not it.
That's not it?
Nope.
Well, which one
Why
is
don't you
it?
do what you're doing and let me do what I'm doing? I'm telling you, it's not it. It's two different items.
Yeah, I really loved it. I was too cheap to buy one.
There it is.
And then I kept telling my husband that, boy, I'd really like to get one.
This was for the motor.
And then he was too cheap to buy me one. And then somebody sent me one.
All right, so here's the link that you thought was it. This is the motor. So I put
that's the motor?
I put the link to the Addi machine, and then here's a link to the motor. Trust me, you'll want the motor. Trust me.
Yeah, because you made that hat pretty quickly with the motor on it.
I did, yeah.
And it saves on your hands.
Peeps Arizona says, I've been using your links to buy all kinds of stuff on Amazon.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. Even if you want to buy a box of cookies, you can use the link. Buy yourself some yarn, a box of tea to drink some hot tea while you're crocheting, a box of cookies so you can have a snack while you're crocheting. Maybe even buy a new TV so you can watch movies while you're crocheting.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so you can use our link for anything. It doesn't have to be yarn. Just hit the Amazon link and, buy whatever's on Amazon, and it really does help the channel.
I have a Centro, and I wasn't impressed. Yeah, we only have ever tried the Addi machine.
Yeah.
Up next, we had where are we at here? Nope.
I have no influence over the people who make the Addi machines. I have no influence on anyone.
All right, where were we here?
The Penn State.
Right here. Up next, I got Maria. Maria, thanks again for becoming a member today. Up next, we had another brand new member today, Peggy Raleigh. I got Peggy. And then after that, we had a super chat from Kathy Bayer. Kathy Bayer's here. She dropped us a 5 and said, "Hi, Glenda and Cody. Happy Tuesday. My favorite hooks are the Armor/Clover. Love you guys."
That's Cody's favorite hook.
I agree with you. Good choice, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy, for your support of the channel.
And after Kathy, we had another brand new channel member today, and it is Lisha.
Lisha? I think that's how you say it, Lisha. I hope we're saying
Lisha.
your name correctly.
Lisha, brand spanking new. We are on a roll today,
yes,
chat.
thank you so much. We are up to 8 new channel members. We always try to get 10. We are almost at our goal, so thank you so much, everyone who is becoming a member.
Lisha.
Stacy, I'm glad you were able to make it to the stream.
I don't know. Let me go look. I'm
says
pretty
link.
sure that's the motor that Steve got us, and I like it. Let me go click the link and double check. Sometimes things change.
Maybe whoever bought it didn't know how to use it. I know we've been using it, and we'll try to get that video out. We love that motor on the Addi machine. It's so helpful. And if you're not sure how to use it, we'll demonstrate. So maybe they just didn't know how to use it, because you do have to have some tension. If you don't keep tension on your yarn, even though you're using the electric motor, you're going to drop stitches.
Yeah, that's the one that we have. Like I said, I used it, and it worked good for me. It does have 3.5 stars, so maybe there's a better option. But that is the one that I have, and I did like it.
Yeah, but you have to have tension. You still have to kind of remember when you let go of the yarn.
Yes, you have to keep the tension.
Yeah, you have to keep your hand on your yarn and keep the tension.
And so you can't just like turn it on and walk away, which would be dangerous for your machine, because if you get a knot in your yarn and one of those hooks hit the knot, you could break a hook. So you still have to babysit it, but at least you don't have to crank it, because that's the worst part.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely recommend a motor, even if you don't want to buy that one specifically. Click the link, buy a different one. Up next, we had some gifted channel memberships. Shelly, where is it?
McGee.
Shelly, I always butcher your last name. Anyway, Shelly, member for over a year, Gold Yarn Ball. She gifted 5 channel members. So if you got a member from Shelly, make sure you give her a big thank you in the chat. That was really nice, Shelly.
Shelly, thank you so much. What a great thing to do for somebody, to make 5 people have a happy day.
That was awesome, Shelly. And then we had a new channel member, Hand Knits by Jan UK. Hand Knits by Jan UK becoming a new member today as well.
Wow, I think we're going to hit our goal. Oh my goodness. Hand Knits by Jane. Thank you so much for becoming a member of our channel.
Bam. Look at that. One away,
Yeah.
chat.
Wow, one away. Can we do it? The suspense.
All right. Up next, we had a super chat from Kim Moore. Kim Moore dropping us $4.49 Australian. Thanks, mate.
What's that say? First bump. Thank you, Kim.
Here's a fist bump for Kim.
Oh, is that what it is? Thank
Yes.
you, Kim. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Thank you, Kim. All right, let's go take a look at the new Premier Hipster Cotton, everybody. I have been... Let me get a new link, and then we'll keep going down the list here in a few. Let's go take a look at something else here. This new Hipster Cotton. I love the Hipster Cotton. We did yarn swatches of it. We did 1 yarn 5 ways of some colors.
And now new colors. We're going to be working on new swatches for the new colors. I did a Hipster Cotton shawl. It's on my channel. You can make a shawl out of it. Now I went back and forth. I think if I do it again, I'm going to do the triangle going back and forth instead of a straight.
Oh, I love it already.
Yeah, very beautiful yarn. So we have the Premier Yarns web page pulled up. Right now they're having 20... You moved the screen.
Here, you do this, and I'll work on my sample.
At the top of the screen, you can see their specials, 20% off mud leather products.
Ooh.
And the other one was 25% Premier branded wool in February. So let's go over all the colors of the Hipster Cotton. The Hipster Cotton is $4.99. These are the old colors. First one is blue raspberry.
I like that one.
This mouse isn't over far enough. The next one is fuchsia fun. And if you look at the top left, you can see the skein of yarn. You can see what it looks like worked up. And then you can see the side of the skein. So I'll go back to the first one, show you what it looks like worked up. Now these are knit samples. The new colors have knit and crocheted samples. So I was really surprised by that. The next one is melon berry. That's the skein. This is what it looks like worked up.
Really like that one.
Yeah, and remember that this can look completely different. Go watch our hipster cotton swatch video. It's an older video with some of these older colors. That's what it looks like worked up. This is Summertime Splash. And then the next one is Awesome Aquamarine.
I don't dislike any of these colors so far.
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is the one I used to make the shawl, rainbow roller skates. Those bright rainbow colors. You gotta love them. This other one here, Tropical Dreams, I thought this was another pretty one as well with blues, purples, and yellow. Cool Breeze. And again, these are knit samples, so it's going to look a little bit different. You see who that is?
I don't people leave us alone.
Oh, I don't think my phone's up here. This one is Sunset Aesthetics. That's the knit sample. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the phone. This next one is Hello Hydrangea. I thought this one was very pretty with that mint green, the blues, and like a purplish color. The next one is Berry Rumble. Blues, pinks, and browns. Then we have Faded Monochrome. Was it spam? Anybody important?
Nope.
And that's the side view. Canyon Walls. Browns and grays. And then the last old color is Desert Skies. Blues, pinks, and browns. And then we get into the new colors. This is Lake House. And what I like is they do have knit and crochet samples. But I have to say, they did all their crochet samples with double crochet. And it did not do this yarn justice. It was, I don't want to say it was a terrible stitch to use. It was a fast stitch for them to make up samples. But so many different stitch patterns. And what I tell people is when you're looking at these samples, don't judge your yarn by the samples. I'm going to take you down and I'm going to show you some of the patterns made with this yarn. And it completely looks completely different. And you have to keep that in mind. The stitch pattern really does matter. So that's the knit sample. That's the crocheted sample. And again, that was Lake House. The next one is Museum, which I thought was really pretty. I do not like the samples on the website. These samples, I have to say, stink. Does not do this yarn justice. The next one is Jungle. Now, it can show you the different colorways. But again, I wish they would have used different samples. This next one is Dunes, which I did like the colors in this one. That's the knit. That's crocheted.
Pay me, Premier. You can use my samples.
Yeah, the samples really, you know, when I looked at the samples, my first thought was, ew, I love the colors on the skein. Now this one I did want to bring to your attention when I did my video on this yarn. When you look at this, you don't realize this skein has that bright red in it. Yeah, so you really have to look at the samples to see that red.
Not a fan of that one.
Yeah, well, like I said, you'll be surprised at what this yarn looks like worked up. It looks completely different. Don't judge this yarn by the samples.
I'm judging it.
I'm
judging it.
If people judge this yarn by the samples, nobody's going to buy it. You have to look at the patterns. This yarn looks gorgeous when it's worked up in a project. I have to tell you that. So, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. That's the plaid. This next one's Sunrise, which is another beautiful colorway.
Love that one.
Yeah, I love the colors. I do not like the samples. The next one is Beach Ball, blues and peach color.
That one definitely feels like summer.
Yeah, this one does. Let me see. 3 to go. This next one is prismatic. Has to be one of my favorites. I love these bright colors. It's funny because the samples look so much brighter than the skein of yarn. See, when you look at the skein of yarn, it looks a little dull. But when you look at this, look how much brighter it is.
Yeah.
So the next one is popular. I think I showed these. I had these in-house. This is pinks and greens. And I said it kind of reminded me of watermelon. That's the crocheted.
I was waiting.
And the last one is roses. Very beautiful colors of pink.
That's the one I picked first to make my first sample of.
Yeah, that's the one Cody's using now. Hold up your sample a little bit. I'm going to show the sample here. This is double crochet. What stitch are you using here? The crawler stitch.
Do you have to ask?
And right away looking at it, I can tell I like it better in this because you're using that high-low stitch and you're not getting these high stitches. Some of these yarns don't look good with the higher stitches. So I want to go down now and we're going to scroll down, and this is where you get the true idea of what this yarn looks like worked up.
Would hipster cotton be good for garments? Absolutely.
Yeah, it would be perfect. And I'm not sure if they have any garments here. Let's take a look. The first pattern is the granny square purse, and remember, these are free patterns. You can get on here, order your pattern, and I'll show you how to do that. Right here is the radiant blossom throw, a melon berry kerchief cow, and this cluster column wrap. I'm just going to click on the picture of that. What happens is it's going to pull up the picture. It's going to show different pictures, and I'm sorry I cannot see the comments right now while I'm doing this. Beautiful worked up. Look at the difference of how this yarn looks worked up than those swatches. I think they should take the swatches off the website because this is so much prettier.
Wow.
It's going to tell you that this project uses 5 balls of yarn. If you click on download free pattern, it's going to pop the pattern right up and it's right at your fingertips. As soon as your yarn comes, you can start making this wrap. And I think it just has a beautiful look when it's worked up. So let me go back. Then we have the tropical market bag, which again, when you look at these patterns, look how different this yarn looks like worked up. The linen stitch tablet case, that looks like the moss stitch. Look how much prettier those colors blend in that moss stitch.
It doesn't even look like the same yarn.
Yeah.
We say that in every swatch video. And that's why we do one yarn 5 ways, because it just looks so dramatically. It doesn't even look like the same yarn.
Yeah, it looks completely different when you work it up in a project. The tulip lace cardi, again, these are free patterns. The tie-dyed pullover is a knit pattern, and that really shows off how pretty that roller skate yarn is in this one. Rivulet cows, a knit pattern, so they have knit patterns for my knitters out there. A shawlette. A tank top. So yes, this yarn is perfect for clothing, and with spring and summer coming up, that's an excellent pattern if you know how to knit to make yourself a nice summer top. And then you can always hit more patterns and then more patterns. I think there's 2 more patterns that show up at the bottom. The desert sky circle scarf and the boho water bottle holder, which I said would be an excellent pattern if you're someone who does craft shows and you're looking for those special projects that are quick to make and you can make a lot of them. These what's my hipster cotton colors are perfect because they're bright and sunny, and when people go to these craft shows and they're seeing all these hipster cotton colors with their bright, fun summer colors, they're just going to automatically look and want to be drawn to your craft stand. And most people, maybe you're going to the beach. A lot of people go to the beach in the summer for vacation. A lot of people will walk that boardwalk. Well, that's a great project to hold your water bottle because it's hot. You're sweating, you want your drink, and that would be perfect to get some of those made up. So always look at the patterns. Don't judge this yarn by those swatches. Look at how it looks worked up, completely different. So I'm just going to take a minute, and if you go to new, I'm going to only spend a few more minutes, so sorry about that. You're going to see all the new arrivals. They have the hipster cotton, the premier basic neon, which I used to make that quick and easy hat, The Cotton Fair worsted, I did not try yet. I did not receive any of that yarn. The anti-pilling luster yarn, I absolutely loved it. It reminds me of the Red Heart Pomodoro yarn from way back when. The Premier Home Cotton has new colors. The anti-pilling Select, I really like that yarn as well. And you can view all the new yarns. But when you're on here, you can always go up and hit the sales button, and then you can search the sales. And I'm not going to go over all the sales, but we have the link in the description box. Cody can put that link in there again. Click that link. You can come view all the stuff. But remember, when you're on the website, hit that rewards button, because if you sign up for rewards, every time you make a purchase, you're going to earn dollars off your future order. And that's a way that I personally save a lot of money, because I order a lot of Premier yarns and then I use my points, and then sometimes when these new yarns are coming out, I have enough points to order them in so we can do yarn swatches. So Cody, how do I get back to the comments? I'm going to sign off of Premier now and go back to some of the comments. Yeah, I knew the Premier Puzzle yarn would go fast. When they put the Premier Puzzle on clearance or on sale, if you don't grab it right away, you're not going to get it.
Yeah.
Mindy says, I made a summer poncho with a hipster cotton and a V-stitch. It's beautiful. Can you put that Premier link in there one more time in case anyone wants to pick some up?
Pinned at the top.
Oh, it's pinned at the top. Sorry, didn't see it. Okay, so let's go back to the comments. I do want to check out Yarnspiration's website, because a lot of times Yarnspiration has so many sales, I can never keep them straight.
Neither can I.
And sometimes they have new yarn and we don't know about it until we get on here. So we always like to keep checking. And lately I have not had time. So Tuesdays we like to check out a lot of the websites that we use a lot of their yarns.
Oh, good luck, Deb.
Oh yeah, Cody just had his tooth extracted after prolonging it for a long time. He was thinking all of his teeth were rotten. He was afraid to go to the dentist, and here he had one little tiny cavity and a tooth that needed pulled. So I'm glad you got that taken care of.
I still need to go back and get that filling.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. A couple more shout outs to give, so let me do that. We had a channel membership renew from Kathy Shaw. Kathy Shaw coming back for another month. Thank you so much, Kathy.
Yes, thank you, Kathy. Does that take us back up to 10 since she renewed?
Yes, it does.
All right, we made our goal of 10 new members today. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support of the channel. I'm so happy to see everyone here. 696 people. Oh. Where's the confetti? We hit our goal today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Remember the last time I used confetti? It stuck to the floor.
Yes, no confetti in my studio anymore. I'm not sure how many people hit the like button. I'm only seeing 470. There's 699 people here. If you enjoy these Tuesday streams, please make sure you hit that like button.
Auntie Helly said, just joined last week at... I joined just as last week's live stream was finishing, so I'm not sure if it counted for last week or this week. Well, we made it this week, and I think we made it last week as well, so either way.
Yes, thank you, Aunt Helly. If we didn't shout you out last week, we're doing it now, so thank you so much.
Aunt Helly.
Yeah, make sure you do it before the stream's over so we can shout you out. We always love to do that. I see Peeps Arizona says Yarnspiration is coming out with a new color in March, and you can sign up for a notification. Actually, I think they're coming out with more than one color.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yarnspirations only talks to us when new Bitty Stripes comes out. We're like the Bitty Stripes people.
Yeah, we love the Bitty Stripes. Speaking of which, where is our happy mail from Yarnspiration?
I don't know. Up next, we had a member message from Deborah W88. Been a member for over 6 months, and she says, glad that I was able to catch your live stream even though I'm late. You guys are awesome, as always, and cheer me up with what you do. Keep it up. Thanks, Deborah. Glad you could make it today. Don't be late again. Or else. Speaking of happy mail, we also got a happy mail.
And I received a happy mail. From Yarn Inspiration. It's really funny because I placed an order, you placed an order, and then I got this order and I thought, wow, that's a pretty big box. No email from Yarn Inspiration. I'm sure it's from Yarn Inspiration. I mean, the order come from Yarn Inspiration, but we got a box of one of the new colors, not the new colors that wasn't released. Cody, can you read this? I don't have my glasses on. Go ahead and read that real quick. 2, 4, 6. I think we got 8 skeins. I have 2 downstairs. I have a great idea for this yarn. Let me put my glasses on.
Put your glasses on.
This is Rose Bouquet. And I have a great idea if I'm able to figure it out before I want to. I'm running out of time for when I want to get the project done. But look at that. I think this was released for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we're gonna at some point. We have so many swatches. It's either nothing at all or everything all at once. That's usually how it goes. So we have a ton of swatches that need to be made, a ton of 1 yarn 5 ways, and this one will be a 1 yarn 5 ways eventually.
And I do have that one blanket coming out. Sunset Throw. The Sunset Throw will be released on Thursday.
That's Lion Brand.
What'd I say?
Nothing. You didn't say anything. I'm just saying that's a Lion Brand.
Oh, yeah, it's a Lion Brand made with the Mandela impressions. I showed it on one of the streams. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. I just folded it up and put it somewhere.
Yeah, they sent us a whole box of this yarn, so I'm guessing they want a blanket or something.
Yeah, we're going to make something. I think Yarn Inspiration sent it. When I get boxes of yarn with no note, no nothing, I'm assuming it is from Yarn Inspiration. So whoever, if Yarn Inspiration is watching this, whoever sent this, thank you so much. I love this color. Pink is my color, by the way.
You need to put more change in here so I can steal it. She always cleans out her purse. She always cleans out her purse and puts it in here, and then I always jack it.
Yes, my purse gets too heavy, and I throw my change, and I say, get that change out of there. But don't take my steel pennies.
I don't. I left them there for you.
I have my steel pennies.
I know.
My uncle gave them to me. My steel pennies in here.
You should put them somewhere and then put something useful in there.
I know. I have stuff everywhere. But great color, Rose Bouquet. Is anybody using this colorway, and what did you do with it? What did you do with the Rose Bouquet? Did you make a blanket, a sweater, hat, scarf? Anybody use this colorway?
We've got mail.
So that's one of our happy mails.
I know what's in this box before I even open it. I just know what's in here. I'm going to see if I'm right. I'm going to whisper it to Grandma, and
hopefully there's a note in it.
I'm going to whisper what I think it is to Grandma, just so you don't think I'm lying.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. I could be wrong. Yeah.
My market bag video will be released soon. I'm dealing with another estate, and we've been working in another house trying to get it ready to sell it, and I lost my weekend when I was supposed to film it, so I will be working on it.
Was I right?
There's no note either, is there? Ugh.
Tell him I was right.
Cody was right. Yes, he...
Last week on the stream, I said, "Wow, this is awesome. I wish we had Grumpy Bear."
They sent me Cheer Bear, and he got Grumpy Bear. I wish they would put a note in the box. And I think I got an email the day after the live stream when we opened the other box, and I didn't even think to pull that email up so I could thank the person. So if you're watching, thank you so much, whoever sent these.
Grumpy.
Yeah.
I might have to go home and make them.
Glenda, can you show us the spring blanket? Where'd that go? Where'd that comment go? Let me see.
Thank you for Grumpy Bear. I love Grumpy Bear.
Oh, I think it's adorable, which I love Care Bears. Where is that blanket? I just folded it up and put it somewhere.
When I was a kid, my mom, I don't know, they make all kinds of different perfumes and stuff, but there was a Grumpy Bear perfume, and I just loved the smell of it. Anybody ever have that back in the day? I just remember it.
This is the tutorial. The tutorial I have done. I have to edit it, but this is the one being released on Thursday the 26th by Lion Brand. You can get the kit, and then the pattern will be free. I'm not sure if I have this pattern on my website yet. It might already be on the website early if you want the pattern. But very beautiful, cozy blanket.
That makes the camera look good. You just hang that up there.
What?
Said the colors of that blanket just make the camera look good. You should hang it up.
Well, I love that color because it has pinks in it. It's a very beautiful sunset type.
It must be the color of clothes we're wearing today that's making the camera so dark.
It could be. It could be. LJ Steve says, I just received my order of Biddy Stripes, Rose Bouquet. Ordered enough to make a blanket. Haven't decided on a pattern or a stitch yet. It's gorgeous yarn. I have a great idea for this yarn. And I have my daughter working on part of it. So hoping to really get some more tutorials out.
It's definitely those windows that are making the camera dark.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking of getting and having Grandpa make me a big frame.
Oh,
and
yeah,
put something on it that I could just wheel here and block that sun to make it
so
look
so we look professional and not like
Yeah,
a bunch of hoarders.
Yeah, I'm arguing with my husband. I said, I want to build a studio on the first floor. I'm having trouble getting up these steps. I can't come up the steps with anything in my hand. If I'm carrying anything, I can't get up the steps. And I'm getting older. He wants to put the chairlift in. I'm not ready for that yet. And I just want a first floor. I don't want to be on the third floor anymore. Second floor room was too small. So I keep moving these tables around when I film. And it's a pain. And I said, I just want to be set up where I don't have to move stuff around all the time. So he doesn't want to build another room on the house. We already have 3 floors. I have an acre of land and there's no place to build. The road's right here. I have power lines coming here, so I don't want to build under the power lines, but I have all that land that way. Garage, septic and sewer, or the water, the well and the garage is on one side. The back of the house has a sunroom, and I said, well, let's tear the sunroom down and build my room where the sunroom is. And then he really got mad because he loves the sunroom, which I do too, but it's like, I just want on the first floor so bad.
I left last night to go to the dollar store, and as I was leaving, I just noticed how, like, the place where I live, it's not like some rundown crackhead trailer park. Like, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the stuff's not real close together, and everything is, like, nice looking. But I was just thinking, like, we had neighbors, but, like, they were far neighbors. And I was just thinking, like, how big was that property? And was it an acre or 2?
Grams?
Yeah.
A little over an acre.
A little over an acre. And now I'm like, it was just us on this little acre with no neighbors close. And now it's like, I'm sitting there like, there's like 20 people all in this acre.
But we owned the whole block.
Yeah.
Mom owned the top, and then Dad's shop was below it. And then Dad owned below the shop, and then my house is on this quarter of the block. He owned the whole block. So you didn't have to deal with neighbors. Now you got people kind of like knowing everything you do.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I try to, like, sneak out of my house with my, like, cards and, like, my stuff to go to the shows, because I don't want the neighbors to be like, oh, that guy's a vendor or something, you know? So I, like, try to make sure nobody's looking when I sneak out to my car with all my stuff.
Yeah, because you know a lot of people who got robbed.
Yeah.
Who got, they find out where these people live, and then they go know what's in there. And he was a little afraid to do his video because of, what he has. Because you have a lot of inventory. And
also guns.
Yes. So, I'd have to have a very big she shed. And
She shed.
I talked to Gary about that too. But I said, he wants a new garage. Yeah. He says, well, I can build a 4-car garage and you can have your yarn shop in the front. I'll make the front so it's separate and you can have your yarn shop. I said, I don't need a yarn shop. I need a studio.
Hand knit by Jan. Is Cody crocheting the crawler stitch there?
Cody's always crocheting the crawler stitch.
It's just such a beautiful stitch.
Yeah.
I always make at least one sample out of the crawler stitch.
Okay. Are we caught up?
Yep.
Can we go to your inspiration just so I can see?
I just work here.
Just
do whatever you want. I always say that.
I spent my yarn budget at Michael's, but I like to see, I think most of those new yarns are exclusive to Michael's. So it's frustrating for people who has a Michael's and they're not getting those new yarns in. They have to order online. Well, I guess if you see anything on Yarn Inspiration, you'd be ordering online too if they don't have it in a store. Okay, so the special today is up to 60% off Red Heart Comfort with Love yarn. And that's what I like about Yarn Inspiration. Oh, what's that? Catch the biggest deal. Sign up for our email newsletter to unlock extra savings, exclusive giveaways, free shipping perks, and more before time runs out. Well, I'm already signed up. Save an extra 10%. So if you're not signed up, sign up. So let's shop the sale and let's see what this is all about. Oh, it's a flash sale. Oh, I'm in the United States.
A flash sale? We hit it at the perfect time.
Yeah, oh my goodness. With Love, low pill yarn, usually $5.99, is only $3.59. I'm going to click on it and see how fast it's selling out. I don't see any sold out, so that's 40% off. Whoops, don't know what I'm doing here. So how many colors was that, Cody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
7, 8. Only 8 colors, but if you're someone who crochets for charity or you see a color you like, this is a great sale. Let's go back to the other one. This is Red Heart with Love Better Half yarn. Now, I think, where's that yarn I was sent? Oh, that was Red Heart Soft. That was Red Heart Soft. So I don't think I've ever used either one of these yarns. So if anybody has used these yarns, let us know what you thought. The second one is with Love Better Half yarn. There is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shades, usually $5.99, on sale for $3.59. Let's click on that. Oh, so much better colors in this yarn. Look at these amazing colors.
Kat Bonner said, I'm using the Crawler Stitch doing the Lovey-Dovey baby blanket right now.
Oh,
good choice.
Cody, yeah, that's a wonderful pattern of Cody's. Look at these bright springtime colors. I don't know why that keeps doing it. I see a lot more colors here that you can blend together to make a blanket. Very beautiful colors. 40% off at $3.59. Did you put the Yarn Inspiration link in there?
Of course I did.
Is it pinned?
I'm the link guy.
Is it pinned?
It's right there.
Where?
It's right there in the chat.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Cody put the link in. That is the flash sale. And then it says buy 2, get 15% off. Buy 4, get 25% off. You just have to look in that blue screen that's scrolling across the top. I'm going to go to sale and see if there's anything else on sale. They do have some stuff here. They have the Bernat Blanket Extra Thick Duo Yarn. Buy 4, get 25% off. That's usually... That's $29.99. That's expensive yarn to buy 4 to get 25% off. Cody, we didn't try this yarn yet, did we? The Caron Simply Me.
Oh, they're still doing the
yarn.
buy 4 25% off thing?
Yeah, buy 4 get 25% off.
Oh, you hear that, chat? Now you can go get the new Bitty Stripes.
I think they said they were on the Walmart website. Karen Simply Soft.
We don't have links for Walmart.
Oh. The Karen Simply Soft, buy 4, get 25% off. So I guess, well, this one, oh yeah, even the original Sugar and Cream is buy 4, get 25% off. Usually, but this one's on sale too. The Classic Wool Worsted, buy 4, get 25% off. But the Sugar and Cream says it's $3.99 from $2.79. So I gotta look at that. Are some colors more? Oh, they have different sizes. That's why it says that. They have the 2 ounce, the 3 ounce, and the 14 ounce cone yarn. And it's on sale. You have to put it in your cart. Sometimes these websites confuse me how they're set up. I'm gonna go back and see what else is on sale. New Bernat Blanket Pixel. These are all buy 4, get 25% off. Bernat Homebody, Bernat Future. Bernat Fab, Bernat, oh, the Future Impact. The other one was Future Inspire. Caron All Day Wool. And you can go down over. They have the JAZZY yarn. If you buy 4, you're going to get 25% off if you wanted to try that JAZZY. Oh, and because I'm going to drift away, they're offering me an extra 10% off. So take your time and get that extra 10% coupon. Again, the Love Low Pill yarn on sale for 40% off at $3.59. That's a pretty good price. More and more yarns. I'm going to try to see if I can pull up the Bitty Stripes. Let's see if the Bitty Stripes is on sale. I'm not sure if it's still on sale on Amazon or not. It is buy 4, get 25% off. Cody, what's the difference? Super Saver Bitty Stripes yarn, Super Saver Bitty Stripes yarn.
It's the same.
Oh, it's the same, or are these the new colors?
Yeah, they might have divided the new colors.
Oh, no, it's the same. They have them all on here. But I think they said Walmart has 4 new colors that are not on the website. So you can click the link and check out this. I want to, how do I go to Walmart? I'm going to try to go to Walmart and see what those new colors are at Walmart. See if I can figure it out. Let me see. Okay, so here's the Bitty Stripes. These must be secondhand vendors. That says $15.27. That's expensive. Oh, here's one, $9.18. That's the better option. Wonder where the new colors are. I don't know which one to click on to find the new colors. I'm going to click on this one, $9.48. Let's just see. I'm seeing Cactus. Oh, Coral Reef. Dawn. These are new colors. Hot Stuff, because the blanket that I made for Yarnspiration, I used the Coral Reef and I used the Hot Stuff. These are the 2 colors that I used in that new blanket. Where did I put that blanket? Let me see if I can find that. Oh, Cody, show them the other new colors while I'm looking for that blanket. I laid it somewhere.
Okay.
Why can't I find it?
I wasn't paying attention to what she was doing.
The new colors, Hot Stuff and Coral Reef.
Why are we on Walmart's website?
Because they have the new colors that are not on Yarnspiration. And this blanket,
Darn it.
I use the Hot Stuff and I use the Coral Reef. Can they see this?
I don't know.
So this is the blanket with the new,
Why are they on here and not on the other one?
I don't know. But Coral Reef and Hot Stuff are the 2 colors I used for this blanket. And this pattern's coming out in March on Yarnspiration's website. I'm sorry, I do not have a tutorial for this blanket. I was making too many blankets for too many yarn companies all at the same time, and I did not have time to film. So did you show them? Cactus is one of the new colors. Coral Reef. The next one is Dawn. Hot Stuff is a little bit more orange than the pink lemonade. Has more pink in it. This is Indigo. Is that Patriot? Patriot. And Rose Bouquet. Wasn't this one released in February though, I thought? Maybe this is one of the newer colors. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm surprised these new colors are on Walmart already. So maybe they got the exclusive right to have the yarn first. I don't know. So yes, the new colors are on Walmart. Check it out. Okay, am I back? I'm frozen. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's wonderful that they can get those new colors already. Joy says, I'm obsessed with your corner to corner Dreamtime baby blanket. Yours is the best tutorial for the blanket and the border. Thank you. Thank you so much, Joyce, for your kind words. Laura, I'm not sure if they accidentally release the colors early or not. They, like Michael, sometimes they get exclusive rights and they get the yarns first. So I'm not sure. I was told they were not being released till March, but I mean, that's only a few days, so yeah, maybe they did sneak it in early. Thank you, Cabana. Thank you for your kind words. Ruth says, I would be more than glad to help make swatches if I can get help. If I can get helping, I'm not sure where'd the comment go. Helping with getting the yarn. Yeah, it's not worth sending yarn. Postage is too expensive for me to send yarn for people to make swatches. The last time I tried that, I spent $60 in buying the yarn, sending it to somebody, and then they said they couldn't do it, and it's just too much money to send yarn out and then have somebody send it back. Is this a new one, Cody?
Yep.
We have a new channel member from Miss Wild Straw. And she didn't leave. Can they leave a message or not when they do that? So Miss Wild Straw, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. And we got to see if we missed anybody in between our last shout out and this shout out. So you now take us up to 11 new channel members today. I think that's a first. 11 new channel members.
No, we've gotten like 15 before, I think. But either way, it's still impressive. Over 700 people watching. Yeah, I'm making a sample out of the new Premier Hipster cotton. I have the link pinned up at the top if you want to get some. We did go over the new colors a little bit ago. Beautiful colors.
Yeah, they do have beautiful colors.
And now somebody messaged me. I'm trying to get back to them. Miss Wild Straw, thank you for becoming a new member today. So let me update our list. Now we're at 11. You can keep talking if you want.
Well, I thought there was a message there that we didn't see. Kimberly said, just bought the Addi and motor. Kimberly, thank you. I hope you used our link, and if you did, we really appreciate it.
Thanks, Kimberly.
Cody, how is your cranky neighbor?
Haven't heard from him.
Cody tends to stay to himself.
I walk out of my house, I don't even look at people. I just get in my car and drive away. I don't want to talk to people.
Yeah, because
I mind my own business.
You don't want everybody to know your business.
Here I am. There's Miss Wild Straw.
Cody is making, you did answer that, samples for the Hipster cotton, so we can show you some samples made with that. And please do not judge this yarn by the pictures on the website. Those samples are terrible. Make sure you scroll down and see what the yarn actually looks like worked up in a project. It looks totally different.
Kimberly did use it. Thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
How does the puzzle cotton look after, or the Hipster cotton look after wash and dry test? I don't think we wash and dry tested, but I'm sure it looks good. It's a cotton yarn.
Yeah.
Chief Kate said, missed the Patriot color on the bitty stripes, so I just ordered it from Walmart. I had already ordered the other 5 colors. They come in 2 packs. I don't know why it's not on Yarnspirations.
They might have accidentally.
I mean, that sucks for us because we don't get any credit if you buy it from Walmart.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they put it on there unless they're doing a retailer exclusive kind of deal, which they do with the Karen cake. So it wouldn't surprise me if they did that.
Well, we can put links to the bitty stripes from Walmart
I don't know if that.
Yes, we can.
I tried doing that before. I don't know if it works or not.
I think it did because remember I said we're not affiliates of Walmart, but we can post the links in, and it lets us get it through Amazon or
the product link, like the
product link. Yeah.
All right.
You work on that.
I'm gonna try it. I don't think it works.
Yeah, some of those new colors I didn't know were coming out. 2 packs. Yeah, we'll have to check out. I wonder if they're on Amazon too. Which one's the cheapest one? Oh, the pack of. Oh, that was a pack of 2 for $15. Well, that's a good price. Just yeah, try one of the links to.
Well, either way, we can't put the actual link. We can just tag the product in a video. I don't think it works on the live stream though.
Oh, it's a pre-order. Well, I don't know if it says it arrives March 4th. I mean, today's the 24th. The shipping and everything, yeah, I'm not sure. It might be a pre-sale. It might not. Deb says, my son's furnace quit working. Yes, when my husband's brother passed, his furnace quit working. The pipes froze up, and we have a terrible mess. We have broken pipes, and there's no heat, and I think there's a hole in the fuel tank, and it's like we're just trying to wait until it warms up. We're afraid to fix all the pipes because it's hot water baseboard heat just to have them freeze up again, and he can only work on the weekends because he works all week, and it's just, oh my goodness, it's just been a horrible mess trying to take care of one estate after another.
Oh, it does.
Oh, so what do they have to do?
I'm just gonna, I don't know.
We'll put links in the description box once the live stream's
The problem
over.
with these I can't put the actual link. I have to put it in the description, and then it searches for the product, and then a little product thing pops up. So I did put it on yesterday's Stitch of the Week video.
Get rid of that tag then, so they hit the ball of yarn. Or doesn't it matter?
Yeah. So I did put it in yesterday's Stitch of the Week video. So if you go to that video and actually click on the products that pop up, then it should work.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can do Walmart.
Oh, Joy Crochet says they have been on Walmart for a week or so. See, this is what I like. I find out information I wouldn't know any other way. Wow, I did not know they were on Walmart. I don't usually go to Walmart's website to buy yarn. I just drive to the store. So I didn't see any of the new colors at Walmart in store. If anybody have seen them inside Walmart store itself, let me know. Oh, interesting. I just went to Walmart and all the 1527s are now unavailable, but now the new ones are $18.96 for 2. What did it do? Update it that fast? Because it was 15 when you just showed it.
Elizabeth, the sample is gorgeous. Thank you. Trish, Deb, hello.
Yeah, we can do a wash and dry test. The only problem is
it takes too much extra time.
Well, we only wash it once, and I don't know if that's a true indication of what it looks like washed time and time again. And personally, I don't have time to keep washing and drying the swatches, but we might be able to do a wash and dry test, see if it shrinks or anything. And I'm so sorry about the passing of your mother. Believe me, I know how you feel. My mom passed in October, and I still have a hard time because I live right next to her house, and now new people are living there. I get out of my car, I look up, and it's like somebody else is living in her house, and then it's like I go to pick up the phone thinking I'm going to call mom, and then I got to realize, and it's just, you know, you just don't realize until they're actually gone. You for some reason, I know my mom was 92, but I just didn't ever think she was going to die. Isn't that strange to say that? I know we're all going to die, but you're just so used to her being part of your life day in and day out, and then they're not. And it just makes you really start looking at life, since I'm really getting up there, and once you hit the 70s, it's like, oh my gosh, you really start wondering how much time do I have and things like that. So I'm so sorry for your loss.
Isn't that crazy? Before modern medicine, like way back yonder, people like old was like mid-30s. Like people would just die so young.
Now it's like, look at that old lady. Are they talking about me? Yeah, I just noticed the new wrinkles, and I thought, oh my gosh, I better get some more oil of Olay. Peeps from Arizona, I'm so sorry for your loss. I see that you've had a loss and you're working through estate stuff. It's really hard how long it takes to work through an estate. To, just, and this was so unexpected. It's one thing to be your mom that you're around all the time, but when it's like my husband's brother, and I don't nose into my brother's affairs. I don't know what bills they have, if they have life insurance and stuff like that. And then to have a shock where all of a sudden you're thrown into something, you don't know anything about their affairs, and then you have to go through their papers and their things, and it feels like you're violating their privacy. It's just a weird feeling, and I just don't wish it on anybody. It's really been hard. And now just to be done with my mom and go through it again, it's just been a lot. Lizzie says, I used AL this morning to determine my projected amount of years I have left to live using life insurance projection strategy, and AI advised me to apply for Social Security early. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'd want to know. I don't even know how do you look that up on AL of what your life expectancy. I'm hoping I have at least 10 more years. I'm hoping that I have my mom's genes. Now, my dad's side of the family, they all lived into their 90s. My dad died because he refused to have heart surgery. And he had a leaky valve in his heart. And now they told me my heart valve's leaking, but they said it's so minuscule that it's not bad enough to do anything about it. But it scares the hell out of you. Excuse my French. It scared me, and I thought, now I'm having the same problem as my dad, but why don't you wait until it's so bad you can't fix it? They shouldn't even tell me stuff like that. Oh, peeps, I'm so glad the channel helped you. And that's my crochet family, and my subscribers and viewers really helped me through the hardest time of my life. Everyone who comes to this channel has helped me just by supporting the channel and being there, because I do feel like everybody who comes to this channel is my family. I just feel that closeness because of what we all have in common. Oh my goodness, your uncle passed unexpectedly in a small plane crash. Oh, that's why I'm afraid to get on a plane. I'm definitely afraid of getting on a plane. I do. I try to think positive. I just said to my husband, man, we got to start taking better care of ourselves. We need to, of course, we've been doing so much home improvements everywhere that we're getting our exercise, but it's taking its toll. I said, we need to start eating better. I hate vegetables. I don't like vegetables. I eat like fruit. Like if we make roast beef and mashed potatoes, instead of having like corn or carrots, I open up like mandarin and oranges. I just like to have fruit instead of vegetables. Cody, check and see if we are caught up, if you are caught up.
Oh, we had a member message come in from Deborah. Deborah's been a member for 11 months. You're 1 month away from the gold yarn ball, Deborah. Yeah. And Deborah said, love watching you too.
Oh, thank you, Deborah. And this is for you for being a channel member for so long. And you got to get busy on that rainbow yarn ball for 2 years.
Yeah, I know. It's coming up fast.
We got to think of something for a 5-year if we ever have a member that stays for 5 years.
That would be crazy.
So are we all caught up then?
Yep. Most of the action is at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah. Throw them in with your regular laundry. I missed something there. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh. The prices vary because there are different sellers on Walmart. That's what confuses me when I get some of these websites. You think you're buying from Walmart, but you're really buying from someone else. They have that platform. So even when I get on Walmart, I get confused. Am I ordering from Walmart or am I ordering from someone else?
That is true. There's so many third-party sellers on there. Like even with Pokemon cards, like say the product in the store is $25. There'll be some third-party seller selling it for $100 on Walmart's website. So it's like it's not Walmart that's selling that product. It's like a third-party seller, and they just price gouge everything.
Yeah, it's really weird. I do eat some vegetables. I don't eat enough.
Oh, we went out. We went out after we went to Michael's, and she ordered a quesadilla and forgot to say no peppers, and there was just a couple little tiny peppers on there, and she's like, you take it home and eat it for your dinner. I'm like, just pick them off.
I could taste them. I don't like the taste of green peppers. I don't like the taste of peppers, and I only like sweet onions. But I'll eat corn on the cob, but I don't like corn from a can. I don't like vegetables out of a can. They don't taste the same. You give me corn on the cob and I'll eat that every day.
You just remind me of like the little kid. It's like got 2 pieces of broccoli on their plate. You're gonna sit there all night until you eat that, and they just sit there at the table mad.
I don't eat broccoli. I eat broccoli soup, but yeah. I like broccoli soup where it's all crunched up real fine into itsy bitsy microscopic pieces. But if you give me a chunk of broccoli, I feel like I'm eating a weed or something. Like, yeah. No. I like cauliflower.
Same.
But yeah, I don't like vegetables. I agree, Sherry. Sherry says, I look at everyday life is that when we all apart different parts of social media, that we all have family all of the world, no matter someone or anyone lives in the world. So we're all connected through the internet somehow. And I do feel like we're family. Laurie says, today Freddy's has $1 double cheeseburgers. Who is that, a restaurant like McDonald's? I never heard of a Freddy's. We don't have Freddy's around here.
That's the last thing I need.
Yeah, Amazon does have the third-party sellers as well. I just seen a comment and I lost it already. Kathy says, thanks for another great live. Hope everyone has a great day and week. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Go to Hobie. We wanted to show some love because someone said Hobie was having their last live stream today. So before we go today, we're going to go visit Hobie Yarns and see what's going on over there. Love Hobie Yarns.
Sounds like Hobie needs our support.
Well, sometimes for different reasons, maybe they just don't have time to do them. Maybe
it's probably because of all the tariffs, people quit buying from them, and now they're starting to go under if they're laying everybody off.
Yeah, tariffs has been hurting a lot of us going to the stores, groceries, yarn. I mean, even when I went to Michael's and seen that new yarn was $14.99, I kind of cringed because I thought, we're trying to run a crochet channel and it revolves around yarn.
Yeah.
And when these yarns start getting up there that expensive, now it was buy one, get one half off, and we didn't know that until we got to the register because they were just sitting up their displays and all the signage wasn't out. So imagine my surprise when I got up there and I saved all that money. Plus I got my senior citizen discount. So if you're, I can't remember what the age is for the senior citizen discount. I definitely qualify for it. So I got buy one, get one 50% off, and I got my senior citizen discount. So, and then I went back with Grandpa and found another new yarn, and we'll be bringing you a video on that. Absolutely loved it. I can't believe we missed it.
Bye, Beverly.
So a lot of exciting things going on. I lost my train of thought there. I see February deals, save up to 80%. So my mind went blank and I thought, what, 80%? Let's take a look.
Yeah, that's why I always say the channel members, very important. We're very thankful for all you guys. Half the time we lose money on swatch videos.
Yeah.
We just don't get the views that, 5 to 10,000 views doesn't pay hardly anything. So it's like half the time we lose because the yarn's just getting so expensive.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
And I think that's why we buy a lot of Premier yarn and support Premier, because their yarns are more affordable for us everyday people. And I know there's some people who won't use big box yarns. They just refuse to use acrylics, and they use the natural fibers, and that's wonderful if you can afford to do it. But most people, when you're on a budget, this is a craft that people do for enjoyment, and they have to use what they can afford. I think Hobie has some great prices as well. Didn't they say that their prices, the tariffs are included in the yarns?
Yeah, now they're just included in the price because the getting to the end and then seeing the tariff, it doesn't seem like as much when you just add it on to each skein of yarn.
Yeah. It's mind over matter. That even makes me feel better not
Yes.
seeing the tariffs.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to sales. We're going to give some Hobie some love before we go today. The sales are, I'm not going to show every color of every yarn. We're just going to review them. The first yarn is the Rainbow Cotton 8.4. 35% off is now only $4.22.
I just love their color palettes at Hobie.
They do have beautiful color palettes. The next one is Toucan. 50% off, usually $12, now only $6. Snowstorm. A lot of these, I haven't heard of those last two I'm showing. 30% off, now $4.19. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Catania. How do you say that, Cody? Catania. 20% off at $3.80. And they also have the 5-star reviews. So you don't have to take our word for any of these yarns. You can click on those stars and you can review all the comments that people made who bought the yarn and used it. And this is a great way to help people determine what other people think of the yarn. This Fruta, I've been wanting to order this in. I thought about ordering it in. It is 40% off, which is a great price at $6.30 for that cake yarn. Friends Extra Fine Merino is 35% off at $6.50. The Salton Cotton Kings, I know they were very popular a couple years ago. They're still very popular. Gradient effect with some of these. 50% off, usually $26.75. They are only $13.37, so you might want to check those out. Did you put the link to the... Okay, classic acrylic color pack, 65% off, usually $29, only $10.14. Some amazing deals. When you start seeing 50 and 60% off these yarns, the Omega Gaga, 65% off at $5.42.
Before we go any further, I have to give a big shout out here. FJ Montana CT dropping a $50 super chat dono in the chat, and it says, I enjoy your channel and lives. Congrats on your new place, Cody. Please use this for a good lock. I actually just got paid. I was going to go get some. So, hey, thank you, FJ Montana. That's definitely helped me out. I'm going to go grab a new one probably later today, so thank you.
Yes, thank you. And I would contact them and show them a picture of it. Maybe they'll refund your money.
I hope so. I was really shocked because that was $60 for those locks.
Yeah, and I said, buy the Brinks. That's a name brand.
Yeah.
So very disappointing on that.
But anyway, thank you again. That was really super sweet of you right here at the end of the stream. FJ Montana, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, let's get... Yeah, that's wonderful. Now you can go buy your new locks. I am afraid your neighbors have a key because the woman who lived there who passed gave everyone in the vicinity a key to her trailer so they could check on her. And when we did the remodel and they said, oh, I already seen the inside, it kind of made us nervous. Yeah, I would definitely go get new locks.
Yeah.
And if you need help, call Grandpa and he can make sure they line up okay. Okay, the next yarn is Daily Stitch Acrylic, 30% off at $3.50.
I was just going to do that every time she started talking until she got mad at me. Hold on, let me see this real quick.
The Baby Cotton Organic Mercerized is 60% off at $3.80. These prices are kind of scaring me why there's so much off. I hope nothing's going on there where... You know, I don't want to lose another yarn company. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong. I'm just surprised at how deep discounted these yarns are. Toucan Fine, 35% off at $8.45. The Twister Halloween, they still have some available, $28.60. I think that's for a set of 4. I'm not sure. They might be bigger cakes. I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce some of these. Umami 60% off at $6.80. Black Friday cotton cakes, limited edition, $13.76. I have to click on this because I have to know if it's for 1 or 4. Oh, it's for 1. How big are they? 7 ounces, 200 grams. That's just for 1. So sorry about that. I thought it might have been. That's awful expensive. $28.60 for these.
Thanks, Kathy.
Yeah, there's only 1 color. I think that's too expensive. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. The ribbon yarn I do like. I've purchased this in the past. I made a patio rug with this. $12.35, 35% off. 50% off crafting acrylic at only $5.25. The Diablo Wild Print is 50% off at $5.75. The Delilah cakes are 100% cotton, $14.55. But, you know, I'm thinking about it. That's within line of what those new Yarnspiration cakes are, $14.95.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess it's in line. I wish they would have more of those Black Friday cakes. I bought them and now I can't use them because they're discontinued. So I don't like using discontinued yarns. So the Halloween limited edition is 49% off at $14.25. The Daily Stitch recycled cotton, 25% off at $2.81. A lot of yarns on sale. Oh my goodness. Pearl Haze, 30% off. Manea yarn. I had this in stock before. It's a wonderful yarn. 45% off at $19.80. 30% off soft alpaca lace, $10.50. How many more are there? Oh my goodness, way too many for me to sit here and go over everything. I'm just going to scroll down. You can see all the savings, and you're talking big savings. Oh, Cody, here's his friend's ribbon print. I bought that to make a basket or a rug. I wanted to make an oval rug, like a braided rug.
Yellow looks a little brighter on the website.
Oh, I got too much junk here.
Carmen and Samantha, hello.
So here I bought this. I wanted to get that rug made, but life gets in the way. But I do have a lot of projects that I want to get out this year, so we're hoping that we can do that. I'm seeing page after page of sales going on, 50, 55% off. Oh my goodness, 60% off, 75% off the Raffaella print. Then you get to see some accessories, more yarn. I'm just scrolling through real quick. Oh, here's Crochet School booklet. Not sure what that is. More accessories. Then you're getting into some accessories. A little bit more yarn. But you can click that link and you can browse at your leisure. I just wanted to check out what was on Hobie's website so everybody knew. It's a great time to kind of like browse together. Okay, so I think my comments were frozen, so let me click that and get updated. I can't even click on the website because I have no control. Dale, I'll tell you, that's how I felt at Michael's the other day. I had no control. I didn't get my credit card out, but oh, I was so tempted. And then when I seen this new cotton yarn the other day, I was just lucky enough to have a little bit of extra money so I could get those yarns so I could show them. And I borrowed my husband's phone and I said, I can't afford all these. They're $10 a skein. So I bought every one of the multicolors, and Cody and I are going to do a video today about that. And then I'll have a clip showing you all the solid colors that coordinate. It's a beautiful yarn, and I can't wait to try it.
I already did a video on my channel showing my stuff that's visible in my collection. So people have already seen it. Yeah. It's the stuff that you haven't seen that's the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
When I'm going away, I don't tell people when I'm going away, but when I go away, what I've been doing is I take all the super high-end valuable stuff and I lock it in the 10,000 pound safe.
Yeah, that's a good idea to do that.
That way, if somebody robs me, then at least they didn't take the really high-end stuff.
Sandy, I don't remember if I had to show ID or not. It was so long ago, I'm not sure. I don't know if I just told her my birth date or if they had to see it.
I'm gonna need to see some ID.
But I did do it at the store. They helped me sign up at the store. They did it for me. So I would just ask, when you're at the store.
This sample is coming out very nice. That's about as far as I'm gonna get on today's live stream, but I like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Hobie's shipping charges are. I usually put what I want in my cart, and then I see what the shipping is. It's been a while since I placed a Hobie order. I can't remember. I thought it was a little high, but if you're getting the yarns at 60% off, then it kind of makes up if the shipping's a little higher than you want. I agree, peeps from Arizona. All kinds of factors are making prices go up. I was actually surprised because I was at the grocery store and a guy come up and said, "Did you see milk come down in price?" But there was no eggs in the store. If they were limited, they were limiting how many eggs you could buy. Like the whole thing was empty and they had brown eggs and just a couple dozen of white eggs. And I have no idea why there was a shortage on eggs.
Gotta pay my bills online.
Marla, I have never done a scrap buster Afghan, but I have been thinking about it for a long time to do something with the different stitches. Yeah, I'm surprised that safe didn't go through your floor. That is a heavy safe. But we're going to call it a day. I just want to thank everybody for coming to the live stream. We have been talking for more than 2 hours, and I try not to go over 2 hours because I don't want to bore anybody too much. But yes, it has been a fun stream. I hope you take time to check out some of those yarn sales on Hobie and Premier and Yarnspiration and Lion Brand. We didn't get to Lion Brand today, but a lot of sales. You just have to just take the time and go to the different websites and see if your favorite yarn is on sale. So, Cody, anything you want to say before we call it a day?
I was just paying my credit card bill. Sorry. All right, everybody. That is the end of today's live stream. Thank you very much for being here. Great turnout as usual. Great chat. Great conversation. Great people. Thank you. Thanks for getting us to 11 new channel members today.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and for the donos as well. I'm going to finish paying my bills, and then I'm going to go to Walmart and buy some locks. So.
We have a video to film first.
Oh. All right. I guess we're going to film a video first, but have a great day, everyone. Make sure you tune in and see some of the videos we have coming up this week. Make sure you check out videos that you may have missed. We work very hard on them, and would appreciate it if you watched them. Bye, everybody.